We are finally here with the update you've been waiting for, the Caves and Cliffs update. This came out almost a month ago, but the time it came out, Pokemon Absol Pokemon was doing Safari Week for Pokemon, and after doing that for every day, I got tired. So I just didn't make the update until now, but today we got the update. First off, as you can see in the background, this is one of the new changes. I never really show these off, the new changes, but there is a new panorama in the background that just shows the Cherry Grove. I'm not signed in and I can't see achievements. Wow. Yeah, but that is the new panorama, is a Cherry Grove, which we'll see later. Okay, so there's llamas behind me, but now we're into the update stuff, the physical world changes. So, first off, here, there's a new music disc. I'm not going to show it all off, but I'll show off a little bit. And that's all you're getting. It is a brown music disc with a blue circle, and it's called Relic by Aaron Sheroff. And it's a really good disc. I've listened to it before. It's a really good disc. Next off, if piglins get exploded by charged creepers, they drop their head, and you can wear it. Okay, I don't need all this on. You can wear it like so. my frog ears pop out the top. And when you walk like the dragon head, it makes an animation. If you walk, the ears will flap. That being said, as well, if you put it down on redstone, it'll do the same thing. Get a little sneak peek of what's back there. Next up is cherry stuff. First off, what spawns in cherry groves is pink petals, and pink petals can be placed as such, like a sea pickle. They can be placed up to 4, and yeah, you can find them in the cherry groves, and using them with 1 crafts 2 pink dye. And then here is all the cherry wood. You've got the stripped wood up there, the regular wood right there, which I'll show you. It's got pink in the center. And then this is the planks. And then we're going to show you here a cherry sapling. We're going to put one over here. And it's not going to grow. There we go. Cherry trees can spawn like this, sort of, and as you can see, the leaves drop little pink petals, which is adorable. And now, that's just going to be showering that llama forever. Next up, cherry wood can be crafted in a whole bunch of things, such as a door, which will show off the door, and the trapdoor here. A trapdoor, slabs, stairs, signs, boats, fence gates, fences, the chest bow, the pressure plate, and the button. And then this is the Cherry Grove door, and the trapdoor variant. I'm gonna break you before you cause lag in my world. And that is cherry wood. That is all cherry wood has to offer for us. So next up, we got bamboo, wood, and mosaic. Here is the bamboo wood. Here is the stripped bamboo wood. Here is the planks, and here's the mosaic. So, I believe we start down here. In order to craft bamboo wood, a block of bamboo, you need 9 stalks of bamboo. And then 1 block of bamboo creates 2 bamboo planks. 2 bamboo slabs creates a bamboo mosaic. And as you can see here, which will show off the door and the trap door, you can craft stairs out of both the wood and the mosaic, but you can only craft a door and a pressure plate out of the wood. And we'll show the door and the pressure plate right here. Looks really good. Looks really good, honestly. It's a good looking door. You can also craft slabs out of the mosaic, and that's all you can craft out of the mosaic, but with the wood you can craft slabs, gates, fences, signs, boats, which actually, the boat is actually a raft here, which we'll show that one off too, and buttons and pressure plates. So yeah, the raft is different. That is what the raft looks like. It is a completely different boat, but it still functions as a boat. You can like ride on it, put stuff on it, etc. But it looks completely different, which it looks really cool. I love the raft. And it's crafted the same way as a boat. Now, if you don't know, in Pocket Edition, or Bedrock Edition, I guess is what it's called, boats are crafted with shovels. In the main edition, Java Edition, boats are not crafted with shovels. Anyway, hanging signs are a new thing. They are crafted with 2 chains and 6 stripped wood logs. Of your choice, I chose the cherry because I like cherry wood. And you get 6. And signs can be placed as such. And they have different designs depending on how they're placed. So, on the bottom of a fence, they're placed like this. On the side of a block, they look like this. And underneath a full block, they look like this. And you can't place them, like I'm spamming the right trigger, you cannot place them whatsoever on the ground. But that's the ways they can be placed. As well as that, as you can see here, you can edit signs. So let's put some letters here. You can edit signs now by right-clicking on them. And fun fact, you can actually edit both sides of the sign independently. So, as you can see, I put that one side and that on the other side. And this can be done with regular signs too. I forgot which chest it was. And you can right-click it to edit it. As you can see, it says edit right down there. But if you want to make it permanent, you put honeycomb on it. And I don't know if you have to make both sides permanent. Oh no, it will make both sides permanent if you use honeycomb on it. So then you can't edit that sign unless you break it. But yeah, those are the hanging signs and the changes to regular signs. I'm gonna keep this piglin head on me because I want to. Next up, chiseled bookshelves are crafted with 6 wood planks and 3 wood slabs like that. And they look like this. Now, you can put books in them. Different books. You can put enchantment books, written books, like my memoir, or just regular books, and they can store all these. So like, and it stores up to 6 books, and it does redstone stuff with it, which I haven't exactly figured out at all, but yeah. Hello? Stop trying to make me do emotes. But yeah, that is the chisel bookshelf, and then you can right-click on books to take them out. Which in creative mode, it just duplicates them. Great! And finally in this row, we have the calibrated skulk sensor, which you can craft with 3 amethyst shards and a skulk sensor. It looks like this. And it has different redstone priorities based on, like, different vibrations, which I have no clue. You can look up how that works. I don't care, because I don't care about it at all. So next up, over here, this is a thing that's already been in the PC edition of Minecraft, Java. But in Bedrock now, which they just need to add banners craft, they just need to have the banner usage on what is it, maps. But now in Bedrock Edition, you can put signs, you can put banners on shields now, which is something you haven't been able to do until now in the Bedrock Edition, which is awesome, even though I don't really use shields that much. Next up, we've got new plants. We got the pitcher pod, and the torchflower seeds. These are what they look like fully grown. Got the pitcher pod and the torchflower. These, I think, if you break them with Silk Touch, they'll drop. What is it? Hold on, I need to figure it out. They'll drop a pitcher plant. I did not even show these off. I forgot that these were a thing. And basically, these are the physical blocks that you can place anywhere. Flowers. Same with the torchflower. They drop only if they're fully grown on both. I think you have to use Silk Touch. I'm not for certain, but I think you have to. And those are the new growable flowers. Now, how do you get them, you might be asking? Well, with our 2 new mobs. Okay, one of them, but yeah. First off, we're going to show off the Sniffer, my favorite of the new mobs. He was the mob vote winner. So I don't know if we're going to get the Sniffer to do it, but yeah. He can... sniff around. They can do that. And eventually, and they walk around like this. They're so adorable. They're huge. And eventually, they'll plop on the ground and they'll sniff. And then you can breed them with torchflowers. I think it's just the torchflower, not the seed. In order to get these things, the eggs. Now, the eggs actually spawn naturally in warm ocean ruins, which we'll talk about how they spawn in a little bit. And that's the only way you can get the Sniffer, so you're going to need at least 2 of these if you want to create infinite Sniffers. But yeah. Next up is the camel. You can put saddles on the camel, and it looks like that, and 2 players can ride on these saddles. Now, other fun fact is that you can ride this, and you can control it. Mobs that are 2 blocks tall, like this zombie, if I was in survival mode, this zombie wouldn't be able to attack me, because I'm that tall. Also, apparently, they can charge. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. They can charge. I didn't even think to look about that. But yeah, that is the camel. Camels are really tall, and they spawn in desert villages. And then sometimes, yeah, like that, they'll sit down, and it's hard to get them back up unless you, like, ride on them or something like that. But yeah. That is the new mobs added to this. Next up, we got Suspicious Sand and Gravel and the Brush. The brush is crafted with a feather, copper ingot, and a stick. So you'll find suspicious sand and gravel, and they look like this, spread in different structures. And you can use the brush to brush them. And if these had any items stored in them, like if we found a wild one, they would drop specific items when you brush them and then change into sand or gravel. And if they drop, they break. So you got to be careful about that. Is he, like, going to do anything? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention over here with the Sniffer egg, you can place them down. They take 20 minutes to grow. unless you place them on moss. If you place them on moss, it takes 10 minutes to grow. It halves the time. I don't think these sniffers are going to do anything. But yeah, that is all the archaeology sort of beginnings here. And then in some of that, you can find these pottery sherds. There are 20 different sherds: the Anger, Archer, Arms Up, Blade, Brewer, Burn, Explorer, Friend, Heart, Danger, Howl, Heartbreak, Miner, Mourner, Prize, Plenty, Sheath, Shelter, Snort, and Skull. You can also craft these decorated pots by using 4 bricks. Inversely, if you have 4 pottery sherds, you can place them in any order and you can make the pot decorated with the sherds. And we'll show those off here. So that's just a regular pot. You can break them, I think with a sword gets the pot back, but regularly it breaks it. And then as you can see here, you can see all the different pottery sherd templates. It looks pretty cool. Those things don't move very fast. But yeah, you can substitute bricks basically for sherds. You could have just one side of it be decorated, the other side blank. Whatever combination you want to use, you can do that. So next up, we have probably my favorite thing of the update is the trims. There are 17 trims in total, 16 trims and 1 netherite upgrade, which you need the netherite upgrade now to get netherite tools and armor. You need at least one of these. And I will look up in a second where you find these things. But yeah, you've got the netherite upgrade, the sentry armor trim, the Vex, the Wild, Coast, Dune, Wayfinder, Shaper, Razor, Spire, Eye, Rib, Snout, Tide, Silence, Ward, and Host trims. And then essentially, we will take this here. But you can duplicate them, which is a good thing because they're really hard to find. You can duplicate them. All you need to do is take 7 diamonds, the trim of your choice, say the Snout, and then one of the corresponding blocks, which I think the Snout correlates to Blackstone, and then you'll get 2, so you can clone them. And then trims can also be used in these 10 ingredients to be colored. Now, these are the 10 ingredients you use to clone them, but yeah. As you can see here, what you'll do is you'll put a trim in the left side, the item you want to color it with on the right, and in the middle you'll put the armor, and you'll get, as we see here, the Snout armor trim. And they all look the same in the inventory, but they look different. Yeah, that's the stuff now. And now, of course, say we want to get netherite tools now. I didn't think about this. Say we want to get ourselves, I want to turn this into netherite. What we'll need is the netherite upgrade. And you put it to the left, put the ingot to the right, and then put that in the middle, and you can turn it into netherite, which that looks really cool. And yeah, this has basically been overhauled, this GUI, and now you can actually see what you're crafting before you craft it. And yeah, so let me look here. The netherite upgrade can be found in Bastion Remnants. The Coast trim can be found in Shipwrecks. The Dune trim can be found in Deserts. Eye trim can be found in Strongholds. Rib trim is found in a Nether Fortress. The Sentry trim is found in a Pillager Outpost. The Silence trim is found in an Ancient City. The Snout trim is also found in a Bastion Remnant. The Spire trim is found in an End City. The Vex trim is found in a Woodland Mansion. The Ward trim is also found in an Ancient City. And the Wild trim is found in a Jungle Temple. The other four, the Wayfinder, Shaper, Host, and Razor trims, are all found in Suspicious Gravel in Trail Ruins, which I'll show off what a Trail Ruin is in a minute. But basically, those are the 4 brown ones. Those can only be found in Trail Ruins. And I've been waiting to show this off. What's behind this wall. But before we do that, one other change here is that mob heads can be placed on note blocks and create sounds based on the mob, except for the player head. The player head just plays nothing. But now, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary people, it's time. Did that just not work? Wow. Okay, you know what? Boom. You know what? This was supposed to work, and now I'm upset that it didn't work. I set this up all for nothing. But yeah, this wall was supposed to go down, and bam, we see all the armor trim. So obviously, this is just the netherite upgrade trim. I'm like absolutely upset that that wall didn't work. I'm upset now. This is the sentry trim, has a little target in the chest. This is the wild trim. I really don't like it. This one's really cool though. I don't like this one. The coast trim, this one's kind of as well. The dune trim, it's got like a little emerald pattern in the center. That's pretty cool. Wayfinder, Shaper, Razor, Host. Those are all boring ones. They're the hardest ones to find except for the silence trim, and they suck. The silence trim is one of the best ones as it like covers almost the entire armor. It is so cool. This is the ward. It's got like the little what's his name? Warden pattern right here. Awesome. This is the tide. Good one. This is the snout, which already kind of showed up a little bit. This is the rib, a really boring one. Also, yeah, the snout one has little ears here on the helmet. That's what it has. The helmet's not blank. It's got ears. The eye has an eye in the center, which is really cool. This is the Spire. Kind of a lame one, but whatever. And this is my favorite, the Vex. It makes you look like an evoker, and it's even got the angry eyes up here, which are beautiful. That is all the trims. That is all the trims. And now I'm sad that this didn't work. But now, time to show off some of the new structures. For the life of me, I couldn't find a picture of the Trail Ruins in the game, so here's what they look like. Right here. Here's what they are. Here's what they are. Those are the Trail Ruins. Yay! I will send the achievements down in the description below, but that's it for this update video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.